All right, welcome back to another video, and this time it's not necessarily another Dragon Ball Super card game video, but today it is actually going to be a different card game, but by a DBS player, myself. This is actually going to be the My Hero Academia card game featuring the new set, which is the Crimson Rampage. It's actually pretty crazy because it kind of just came out last year, pretty quickly, and it's picked up a pretty good amount of players and a lot of speculation and even collectors and things like that. And we're just now getting into set 2, and we have so many events, or My Hero has so many events that has taken place, and I've assisted with as well. And I'm very excited for this because the game is actually pretty fun. It's pretty simple, most of the decks are pretty cheap, and this new set looks really good because now it has new characters like Stain and Toga and Snipe, which is probably one of my favorites. This is only because Legendary Wolf Games actually reached out and kind of partnered with me and a bunch of other people. You'll probably see another video with other creators and things like that too. If you already don't have an LGS to pick up this set or any of the other My Hero cards, definitely check out Legendary Wolf Games. I've heard nothing but good things about them, and this is just not because they sent me boxes, but literally if you look anywhere, and if you took a look at the provisional just happened, the provisional that happened in Omaha at their store, nothing but great things. So I'm very happy and very thankful for that. So here we're gonna go ahead and step right into it. It's actually pretty cool. It has the Midoriya, Shoto, and as well as Ida on the front. And then we also have some of the newer characters like Stain, and then I think probably Ida on the other side, and the old man on the other side as well. The box itself is pretty cool. Some of these are the first edition. I do believe everything that Legendary Wolf Games sells is first edition, if I'm not mistaken for that one. Okay, so we have it here. It is in front of me. I already unpackaged the whole thing. I probably should have kept that on camera, but oh well. Didn't change anything, but as I understand, it does include a box topper and as well as 2 promo cards, which are part of the work packs, as I understand. So let's go ahead and open the pack. Oh, what is this? Confused. Okay, I am also confused because honestly, I don't know too much about just like the structure of the game as far as like rarities and things like that. I do understand that there are an XR version of all the cards, basically, where you have a foil version of the cards, which I am guessing that this is an XR version. Yeah, it says it at the bottom there. It would probably help if I took it out the plastic, right? There you go. So you can see it right at the bottom down there. That's pretty cool. I think you can get XSR versions too. So all the super rare versions have the SXR version. So I think it's called extra rare, and then it's the extra rare SR, I guess, which is pretty cool, like I said. And then we have 2 of the quirk packs. I don't know which are good, to be honest. I will open it up just for the sake of knowledge. So this is Invincible Clap. This is so if you didn't know as well, the symbols at the bottom left indicate the types of decks that you can build. So you can only choose one of those symbols to build a deck. So as you build them, every card basically has to share at least one symbol. So I think this is order, good, and no, that's not Earth. It's one other one. Someone can tell me in the comments below, I'm sure. Enhance is lose 2 health and attack gets 3 damage, which is not bad. I mean, that's, hey, all right. And then response is discard 1 momentum, and after your rival plays a non-character enhance during this attack, cancel it. Oh, okay, that's pretty dope actually. This is the series 2, so I guess there's series 1 for the promo packs as well. This is Advice for Warriors, which looks like an All Might card, and response flip. After you check a printed 3 to play this card, recheck. What? That's pretty cool. So again, in this, basically, if you play a card, you have to check, as in mill the top card into your drop, and then the bottom right number is the check number. So if it's at that number where you play for the play cost, you can check it, or if it's lower, then you have to tap cards in order to pay the cost. I'm not going to do a how to play video because I'm going to get everything wrong, so let's not go that route. Okay, I got a ton of packs. I'm just going to shuffle them, if you call this shuffling, I guess. And then we're gonna go from there. Now I will say, as I put that to the side, it is a little bit hard to keep track of multiple card games, which is the whole reason why, and this is kind of TMI for those who aren't my DBS audience, is that the reason why I changed my name from Android to Stay Zero is because eventually the whole team would be playing different card games and everyone would be kind of an expert at their own card game. And myself would kind of be a jack of all trades, not extremely good in one game, but obviously have the knowledge for everything else. And this is a new Stain card, which is Hero Killer. Well, that's pretty cool. I actually don't know what is like super good in this. I know for a fact that I want snipe cards, which I don't know what symbol he's going to be on particularly. I don't know if it's going to be death or maybe chaos. I don't know. As soon as we see it, we'll see it. A Bakugo card, a Vine Eruption, resting between Bounce, training with Gunhead, Acid Fling, Invade Copy. We have Trading Knife Strike. That sounds terrifying. Successful Sales Pitch, Imitating Presence, and then Spooky. All right, so it's a unique card, so you can only have one of these foundations on the field or in your staging area, that is. And then Enhance Commit, switch the speed and damage of your rival's attack. That's hilarious, actually, because there are some like attacks where it's like 3-3 or 4-5 or whatever, but some of them are super slow but hit hard, you know. So I would imagine if it's like a 2-speed 8 damage or something, that would be kind of funny, but also not funny if in case you can't block because of the speed. But if you want to only take 2 damage, then okay, I guess that's cool too. I don't know. Half Hot Ignition, which is pretty on par or makes sense for Shoto. Challenging the Fakes, Falling Thruster Kick. I really want to play Ida. I think, yeah, this is an Ida card, so I really want to play Ida sometime or another, but whatever. Copy Harden. All right, the actual Harden card is actually pretty good from what I've seen in the provisionals and things like that. This is Bakugo 2, which I think is kind of like a fan favorite looking card, honestly. Not bad looking at all if it actually focuses. There you go. So you destroy a foundation and your Fury attack gets +2 speed and 2 to its powerful rating, which is not bad. And then after you play a combo ability, your rival flips 2 ready foundations. Wow, that's not bad, actually. They get to choose, but oh well. Struggling with Studies, Hell Flame Javelin, and then Slashing Whirlwind. Oh, okay. This is an attack that's 5 speed mid for 4, and discard 2 momentum. Your this attack gets 10 damage, only playable if you dealt damage this combo phase or combat phase. Yeah, DBS is really kicking in, huh? 2 momentum is a lot, but this attack gaining 10 is also a lot. So I think if you pair this with the speed boost and then using this enhance later into the game for the 2+2 momentum or the 2 momentum, I think that's busted. I mean, I haven't really seen Stain in action. I've seen his SXR / SR card and as well his character, but I haven't seen really much else. For those who are new, or well, I guess those who can help someone who is new, me, let me know in the comments, because I'm not going to recognize any of the good cards in here, honestly. We have Making a Stand, Battle Resolve, but man, just never is healed. Half Hot, Shrapnel Cloud Release. Ochako's pretty good. I mean, I think she's being a little overshadowed right now because of all the Sue wins and Sue tops, but I think every time I play against her, I've played about a dozen games or so. She seems really good. High Value Target, Ricochet Charge, Confused yet again. So this is the non XR version. So there you go. Shinsho, I think, did Devin want to play this? I don't remember. Intimidating Presence, Back Alley Haymaker. So this is another rare. So we can see at the bottom there is a rare or an R. This thing has like so many keywords. It has Charge, EX2, Punch, and Stun 2. I don't know if there's limits to how many keywords you can use every time that you play something, but I understand as you play it, you can call Stun 2, and then they have to tap down 2 of their foundations, which is basically energy, but not really. So enhance, draw 1 or build 1 foundation with a printed difficulty of 0 in your discard pile. I've actually seen this in action. I think this is actually pretty good. All right, moving on. Hopefully I can get a little bit quicker. I know this, I really don't like box openings taking forever, but hey, a lot of people like openings and just, you know, seeing new cards in general, cardboard crack, that type of thing. I know some people don't really like box openings. They like gameplay. They like to see things in action or just play themselves, honestly. And if you don't really have a place to play like an LGS or anything like that, I highly recommend to check out the link below as far as their Universe's gaming network app. I think it goes to a whole website. It has the standings, it has the future events, as I understand. And then they also have loyalty points, which is also awesome because if you keep these things, you can actually trade these in for loyalty points in-person events, and then you can just redeem them and then get cards out of that. So I don't know the whole thing, which listen, man, you're talking to a Dragon Ball player. Do you think we really read? I think that concept in general is really cool. Well, actually, now that I look at the website, it's not too hard. You gain loyalty points, like looks like 40 loyalty points for a certain promo, and then you can just shop that way and redeem it that way. So that's pretty cool. And I think it's tied to your account, just like how, you know, certain card games have the app or whatever, and then you can just kind of go from there. Either way, what is this? Tetsu fits. Oh, okay, I got you now. Woo. It's a powerful 3 for a punch and enhance. You if you discarded a card this combo phase or combat phase, this attack gains 2 speed, becomes a 6 mid, and Tetsu enhance, which I guess is the character. Discard 1 card and build on top, or build the top card of your deck and draw 1 card. So it's pretty cool. All right, moving on. We got a bunch of rares, but not so much of XRs. Unexpected Hero, Dark Shadow Dive, Surviving the Final, Ice Gliding, get a little closer, Acid Fling, League Interview, Small and Limber. Okay. Toga, there's the new character that I was talking about before, among other characters. Successful Sales Pitch, and Zero Gravity Barrier, which I think is a UR. So I think there's only a certain number of URs in the set, similar to like SRs in other games or whatever rarity it might be, and this is one of them. This is a charge range. If this attack was added to your momentum, add a face up, and then enhance momentum, remove it from there. Discard 1 momentum, add your rival's attack to their momentum, and then they may draw 1. Wait, what? Hold on. So if they're attacking, you can remove this from their momentum and discard 1 additional momentum, and then that attack just gets removed, and then they may draw 1 card. I mean, that's kind of funny. That's really funny. I think, okay, I guess that's like Kai, like 3-drop Kai in DBS, right? Just without the draw, and they don't get the card back. So that's pretty cool. And then enhance, switch this attack speed and damage. So it becomes a 6 low speed and then 3 attack, or 3 damage, sorry. That's a nifty card if I ever seen one. I haven't put this one back over there. I don't think I ever say nifty. Only when I'm actually opening cards, apparently. Floating around my babies. Okay. Full power clash. Tutoring Kirishima. Choosing a hero name. Ricochet charge, manly friendship, forcing surrender, mid-match, advertisement, and the new character Stain, which I think is pretty much a fan favorite. The dude's really weird in the anime, to be honest with you. Here's a little bit of a closer look at Stain, which is looking pretty good. It says your enhance, your weapon attack gains +1 speed, and if it dealt damage, your rival loses the additional 1 health. And then commit, if your rival makes a check to play a card, that check gets -3. That's funny. Failing a check does not end the combat phase. Only playable if your rival has taken damage this game. Wow, nice. Here's an asset card, which is a little bit different from all the other foundations and things like that. And this is another rare box full of babies. That's okay. Enhance. Draw 1 card, discard 1 unless your character is Mei Hatsumi. And then commit, your tech or weapon gains +1 damage and speed. I will say, you know, learning just this system and just My Hero in general, it does take a little bit of time to understand how damage and speed is calculated and how it interacts with attacks and things like that. It is definitely different from other card games I've played, from, you know, obviously Yu-Gi-Oh, DBS, Digimon, etc. It is definitely similar to like an actual fighting game where you obviously have health, you're doing a certain amount of damage, and then you're responding back and forth with all your responses and things like that. And I think I got a rare and an XR. I don't know how rare that is, but it is Rebound Sidekick and Creeping Vine Eruption. We've seen this card already in the non-XR version, and then now we have the rebound sidekick. I think they average 4 XRs, so we've seen 2, 6 URs, so we've seen 1, and then I think the SRs are maybe a couple. I'm not entirely sure actually. Tokiyami is another kind of a fan favorite, and he's actually pretty good. I think he won one of the provisionals as well, or at least has always been in the top 16, at least in this set 1 format. We don't really know what it's going to look like for set 2, but if you are going to be planning to play, I would definitely play in this upcoming regional event. It's the first regional ever that is going to be held in Las Vegas, Nevada. June 4th, I do believe I will be there. And I think, like, I talked about this in our team talks before, but it is kind of broken pricing. The fact that you get a Nintendo Switch, I think for top 4 or top 8, it's one of those. But if you go look at the link in the description, you'll see that for sure. Okay, you got another rare. It's Cheerful Uppercut, so just discard momentum and gains +4 damage. And then after you buff the card as a response, both players add the top card to their card pool face down. That's actually really annoying. And it's a water card. Oh my, okay. And Knife Slice, which is pretty popular. I've seen it in the Toga deck lists and things like that. And shout out to Noms, because that's all he plays against me. Thank you. It's enhanced next time your rival loses health. This combat phase, they lose 1 health and you gain 1, which is just annoying. And then Deadlock Enhance, your rival just loses 2 health. So just don't go to Deadlock, which means if you build, I think 10 or more foundations, you are in Deadlock, and you can use abilities like that. As in, your opponent can. If you do it, if they do it, then you can, obviously. Making a stand, okay. One off guard punch, challenging first impression. Knife Slice again, nice. Ice gliding, cavalry chariot, there you go. Shoto 2, okay, so there's Shoto 1, and then there's you see these, I've said this before as far as the numbers. You see this number at the right side. You can have the same name, same character, obviously, and they work like leader cards. They just don't swing or attack. You can still commit them and pay costs and things like that. They do have a block modifier, which is something else. Listen, don't ask me about these things. But just like leader cards, they start as soon as you start the game. And these guys, if you have a same name, there's Shoto 1, Shoto 2, Shoto 3, etc., depending on what set they're from. And this guy has like a lot of stuff. He has 27 health, 6 cards in their hand. Every time you start the turn, you actually end up drawing into your 6 cards. And then enhance, on turn, your attack gains +2 speed and 2 damage. What? Man, I'm gonna be a Shoto 2 player. Enhance your range attack, gain stun. Gain stun too. Enhance. Both players add 1 momentum through their hand. Oh, okay, that's cool. I mean, that's still pretty good. Because if they, I wonder if they need a one momentum. Because sometimes in DBS, obviously they, you have to have, like, if it says choose 1, you can't just choose 1 on your end, and they choose none. It has to have that requirement there, just like the green Broly leader. Then it has a little text at the bottom explaining the keywords. Pretty cool. I might try them out. Mall Day, and then Defrosting, which is a rare. That one looks pretty cool. I'm not even gonna bother with that one. We're gonna get some duplicates pretty soon here, so I'm gonna run through the last 12 or so. Piercing Descent, Tutoring Kirishima, Brutal Explosion, Detonation Launcher, Evading Copy. I haven't seen any of these. Overhaul Reversal, Hellflame Javelin. Travel by Tape, Mieta 2, Zelda, another fan favorite. I just keep seeing Mieta every so often. He's a 5-hander, which isn't very much, but he has a lot of life. So, I mean, you use the same cards to play, and you pass the turn, you don't draw those until next turn. So you can play like 3 cards, but only have 2 cards in your hand to defend on your opponent's turn. And then you just have to draw 5, I guess, if you use those 2 to block or whatever. It says enhance once per turn. Your rival adds 1 foundation from their stage to their card pool. If your rival's turn, they may build the top card of their deck face down. Oh, okay. And then discard 1 momentum, reduce this attack speed to 0, draw 1 card. That's pretty good, actually. Electromagnetic Stomp. This is actually a UR. We'll get a better look at that one. That's looking pretty good. There's a kick, a stun 1, and a tech. Okay. When this card is added to your momentum, add a face up, and then momentum commit 1 foundation, add this card to your hand. Oh, okay, nice. And then lose 2 health, ready 1 asset, which is nice also. So it's like a untapping mechanism, or getting something that you need, and then also obviously the untapping mechanism for the second enhance. Resting between bouts, we saw this one. Wire arrow, okay. Graceful maneuvers, double blade slash, high value target, acid fling, hottest performance guaranteed. Small limber, seen this one. Trouble by tape. Hero killer is our rare. All right, got the last 12 here. We're gonna blaze through these if they're not a SR, UR, or XR, and then we'll get this going. Half hot in ignition, graceful maneuvers, piercing descent, tape, steam jab, high value, downward, confuse, Tokyomi 2, nice. Drowning in resentment, got it. And our rare is finishing blast. We're getting so many rares here, so hopefully we actually get some XRs, because I think we only had 2 or 3, so I think we're due for one more, honestly. Battle resolve, acid chop, ambush tactics, league interview, copy hardened, trading with gunhead, confused, strike, eat a 2, blue flame spiral. Ooh, this is cool looking. It says enhance ready 2 rival foundations, so that's kind of not cool. This attack gains +4 speed, so it becomes a 7 mid for 5 damage. Okay. On the other hand, is discard the top 3 to your deck, and this if this attack deals damage, destroy 1 rival asset or foundation. Whoa, destroying foundations is pretty good, especially if you can actually target them. Tutoring, Jetstream crash, floating around my babies, choosing a hero name, detonation launcher, zoom, trouble by tape, successful, Taiyaki fanatic, and then the XR, here we go, confident counterstrike, which is after you block with this card, your rival loses 2 health. Your rival may discard 1 card to cancel this effect. Oh, okay. If your last attack was blocked, this card gains +3 damage. That's pretty good, actually. 2 really good effects, I think. Probably situational. I just am not familiar with all of that yet. Destroy. Okay, this one. I'll say one thing that I am pretty excited is that the fact that they have a Worlds tournament this year, and they're trying to give out the Mina 2, nice. Trying to give out $250,000 worth of pricing, which is kind of nuts when you think about it, because it literally just came out. Like we haven't seen that with many card games at all, and I am pretty confident that they're going to follow through with it as well. And this is the UR Excited for Blood. Look at that. I think this is a pretty good card that people are looking forward to. It says flip as a response. Your rival loses 2 or loses health. Wait. Oh, after your rival loses health, you gain 4 health. And then response, you lose 2 health. And after your rival loses health, you draw 1 card. So you probably use the second response before you flip it, of course. All right, that's a good old UR pull. Surviving the final. Full power clash. Going out to fight some villains. Double blade slash, ice gliding, acid fling, hottest performance, Abara, struggling with studies, a box full of babies. Alrighty, last few packs. Not really. We still have a bunch. Wire arrow, battle, acid, rooftop, net gun, first impression, Malday, cavalry. What am I doing? May, fighting spirit, which is our rare. Okay. We have ambush tactics, off guard punch. We have graceful maneuvers, internship, overhead reversal, zoom, drowning in resentment, leaping right hook, new trading method, and surviving the final. That's some interesting art right there, if I had to say so. All right, so no SSRs, but that's okay. I think as we go into the remaining packs, I think I'm okay with not having them. Fighting spirit, jet stream crash, challenging the Fangs, piercing descent, shrapnel, ice gliding, double blade slash, Gran Torino, any means necessary, small limber, fusion, haven't seen that one, falling thresher kick, as I adjust the lighting a little bit, making a stand, mainly friendship, net gun surprise, high value target, going for the win. That's another action card that I haven't seen. Leaping right hook and confident counterstrike. This is the other UR. We pulled 2 of the same UR. I don't know if that's relatively common, but I guess that is a thing. Creeping vine eruption, ambush tactics, acid chomp, shrapnel, internship, net gun, go for the win. Drowning a Resentment. Looks like this is Midoriya 2, and Defrosting for the rare. All right, and the last one. Hopefully we can find something good out of it all. I will say the SSRs are pretty much very hard to get. I don't know if it's like secret rare level type thing, but they're very hard to get apparently. And the last one is going to be a rare, Cinder Convection. All right, that calls it. That is all that I have. I do have a couple more boxes as well, which I think I'm probably going to see if I can build some stuff here. Maybe order some new cards from set 1. And then from there, obviously from Legendary Wolf Games, you know, order some new cards and then build some stuff, and then maybe do some giveaways for members or whatever, or people who just join and, you know, are just interested to play the My Hero card game, honestly. Either way, thank you for watching. For those who are for my DBS content or for literally anything else like Digimon or Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever, thanks for watching. And then those who are in the My Hero community, hopefully I can make more My Hero card games, videos, and hopefully I don't suck at it, if anything. So far, you know, everyone in the My Hero card game community have been pretty welcoming, and you know, I'm super glad for that. So either way, I'll see you guys in the next one.